Lots of mobile games were released for the past week, but technically speaking only a handful of them even worth the effort to try. I've already made a few top 20s of them, which case you miss out on. Today I want to be showing you the top 10 you must play on your Android and iOS devices. This should definitely save you some time and a few to have hands on for free on the go right now. Let's go.
How does it feel to breathe when you're dead? They never seen you out.
At number 1, I'm only including this one as an honorable mention because it was released earlier today, and I know for a fact some of you have been dying to have hands on this one on mobiles. However, still a paid game in a way. If you do have a Netflix subscription, this game's free, or Crunchyroll Premium, you can go ahead and play it right now. It's on the Google Play and Crunchyroll.com. Game has no ads, no in-app purchases, and they have actually put time in the game. There's added content is what I mean. Here's a trailer. If you are a beat 'em up fan, this is a must play. No way around it. Coming up behind that, over 100,000 downloads and a 4.9 out of 5 for only 2 days. We've got over here Era of Conquest Kingdom, which is coming from the same developers to the Dragon Tale, the Kung Fu Saga, and a few other mobile games all download over millions each. This is the company's first attempt at strategies purely. I mean, I haven't played it yet, but it's out now, and if you're looking for a good strategy game to scratch your itch, this is actually one of the most well-received games so far into the year. Number 3, a developer's first work. We've got here Phantom Blade Executioners, revealed almost a year ago and took a lot of effort to finally make it out on mobiles first. The game's now sitting on both platforms for free, offering one of the most frantic hack and slashers, an amazing storyline based on Chinese traditional paintings and modern stories. It's about 300 megabytes in total, could be played offline but is online in nature, and works with the controller too. It's a great game. Number 4, it's the obvious most downloaded game of the month, hell even months, the one and only Warcraft Arclight Rumble, which Blizzard actually made it globally official and it's already downloaded over 1 million times on the Player Store alone. It's a 200 megabyte piece of a tactical strategy in the same style of Crash Royale, basically a mix of MOBA and tower defense games, and works like a charm on mobiles. The game is remarkably well made. In replay, Blizzard actually somehow finally miraculously made a good mobile game for once, and it's a free one too. It's rated a 5 out of 5 on a lot of websites. Transmute Galaxy Battle did have a sequel in the making since the beginning of this year, maybe it was even longer, and it was released this week. The game has already downloaded over 50,000 times and has been getting quite a lot of attention on many websites. Transmute 2 Space Survivor here is a top-down arcade bullet hell shooter, this time around offering the biggest boss fights this genre literally ever offer on mobiles. Sick game, playable online and available just right now on the Google Play.
Fight for the unarmed.
Been in the making for over 3 years now, coming as a first work of his developers too. Number 6, we have in English, finally, the famous Reverse 1999, a turn-based RPG card-based visual novel single-player game, and one that's actually picked up and awarded by Play Store as the most downloaded free RPG of 2023 so far. It's an online game with about 2 gigabytes in total, terrible English voice acting, but the sweetest visuals and battles this genre had offered for years. 707 Interactive, on the other hand, came up with the badminton sports game, a badminton sports game. I would say even if you hate the sport or badminton itself in general, this is the best game or the best thing you're gonna witness by miles compared to its own kind. The game's rated a 5 out of 5 to begin with, is downloaded over 50,000 times, and since personally, if I knew a good mobile game developer, it would definitely be 707. These people have been making AAA games since God knows when, and they still got it. It's an online game though, and about 300 megabytes in total. Here's some good for the road for those of you who either have or haven't played this one, which is one of the best of all time. Jetpack Joyride is now available on both platforms, and a new edition called Classic, which is basically a no ad, no in-app purchases, playable offline version of the game that works with a controller, probably the best version of it ever released. It's a mobile exclusive, you can get it with Half-Break Plus or on the Google Play. Not just Jetpack Joyride, Dan the Man Classic got the same treat and works just like the previous game in offline, free with no ads and no in-app purchases as of last week. This is, for those of you new, an action beat-em-up brawler, now brought back with the best visuals possible, playable offline and rated a 5 out of 5 and adjusted visuals as well. Oh yeah, Horizon Driving Sim is out globally since last week and rated a 4.9 out of 5, easily the best racing sim released in the past few months. Now, out for everyone. Not only that, the game is an open world in scale, it's made specifically to feel like a port of Horizon or Motorsport series on mobiles, and has actually been able to capture that experience miraculously well. It's a free one, playable online and about 400 megabytes in total. And at number 10, I've actually mentioned this one in my last video too. We have a game called Matria, which is went global. It's now available on Google and also the App Store. The game downloaded over 100 times and awarded as the 10th most downloaded open world RPG of the year. Anyway, this is the work of Torum Online's developers. The new work here is almost an exact copy of Genshin Impact, but rather unique in its own way. If you're looking for something new to pick up that is like Genshin Impact, but it isn't, this is the perfect game on the go. Here's a few more honorable mentions for the road.
Resurrection!
Let's see how special you are.